Brees is on the podium. Drew Brees is on the podium.
It's unbelievable. You know, it's sunk in, but I don't really know if it's sunk in yet. You know, just to think the road that we've all traveled to get to this point, and just how much we had invested, you know, how much adversity we faced along the way. But then again, you know, how many people believed in us and gave us the strength to go out there and do what we did tonight, and really what we've done all season long, and really over the last 4 years that I've been in New Orleans, so that most of us have been in New Orleans, to have been given the opportunity there when not a lot of people wanted to give me that opportunity, and really to start from scratch with building a team, building a mindset, and you know, setting those goals that we knew we could achieve through hard work and through trust in one another. And you know, what can I say? We played for so much more than just ourselves. We played for our city. We played for the entire Gulf Coast region. We played for all the entire Houdat Nation, who was behind us, you know, every step of the way. And what can I say? We've been blessed with so much, and just to have this opportunity is unbelievable. Yeah, absolutely. That's probably a good comparison, a good parallel. You know, we've had plenty of games this year where we've gone down at some point in the game, early, fourth quarter, whatever it might be, and you just continue to believe that you know, you're going to find a way to win. And sure enough, we trusted in one another. Offense got it going. Had some big possessions there in the second half. You know, neither team got a whole lot of possessions, just because we both possessed the ball a lot, converting first downs. Not a lot of big plays were given up in this game because both defenses do a good job of that. And so, you know, really, we knew that we were going to have to move the ball, take advantage of the opportunities that we were given, but really be patient and just kind of take what they give us and move the ball and score points when we get the opportunity. You know, getting stopped on fourth down there in the second quarter was tough, but then defense got it right back for us. We at least had an opportunity at a 2-minute drive to go down, get some points to gain some momentum going into halftime. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? I mean, you know, 4 years ago, whoever thought this would be happening? You know, when 85% of a city was underwater, all of its residents evacuated to places all over the country. You know, most people not knowing if New Orleans would ever come back or if the organization or the team would ever come back. But not only did the organization come back and the city come back, and so many players that are our core group of players came in that year as free agents, and we just all looked at one another and said, you know, we're going to rebuild together. You know, we're going to lean on each other. And that's what we've done here for the last 4 years, and this is the culmination of all that belief and that faith. Listen, we've got, our head coach is unbelievable now. You know, not only as an offensive guru, you know, a guy who is a great play caller, an aggressive play caller, a confident play caller, and a guy who can instill all of those traits into his players, but just as a coach who has to manage so much, you know, and does it with class and is very fair. But, you know, there's nobody that I wanted to win this championship for more than Sean Payton. And the opportunity that he gave me to be there, as well as gave a lot of other guys to be there. But just because of, I know how much he has invested and how much, just all the little things that don't go unnoticed for a guy like me who's been around now for 9 years and been with some great coaches and been with some great players, but there's none better than him. And, you know, the type of not only coach he is, but the type of person he is, the type of family man he is, and just what he instills in all of his players. He makes us better players, but he also makes us better men. Like I said before, you know, I felt like coming to New Orleans was a calling, and that God puts you in positions for a reason. And at the time, you may ask yourself, you know, I'm not sure, but I'll trust you. And you know, I know that me coming to New Orleans and having that opportunity there was definitely a calling, and it was an opportunity that not many people get in their entire life, to be able to come to a city like that had just been devastated by, you know, a natural disaster like Hurricane Katrina, and yet to not only be part of the rebuilding of an organization and a team, but also of a city and of a region, and really of a mentality. Just bringing the mentality back that, you know, we've been through so much, but yet we're going to come back stronger, and it's unbelievable. Well, once we got the interception to go up 31-17, I mean, I've seen Peyton Manning come back plenty of times with 3 minutes or less, you know, 2 scores. So by no means did I think the game was over, but obviously that put it, you know, pretty far away. And I just knew that, hey, we can keep everything in front of us on defense and chew up that clock. That offensively still the mentality was, hey, we're going to have to get a first down or 2 to win this game. And so immediately you start thinking, getting in that mindset of, you know, grinding it out, getting a first down and trying to win the game. But, you know, we stopped them on 4th down and took it down on the knee. Well, you were there, weren't you? That was, I look back on all that, and you know what? Those bits of adversity that you faced along the way, whether it be injuries, whether it be, you know, getting maybe shunned by another team, or just, you know, and really when I say that, I mean all the guys that came in back in 06, all these free agents that, you know, obviously they were free agents because their other team didn't want them anymore, you know, and maybe thought that they couldn't play anymore, couldn't help them, and that's really what our team was made up of, starting in 2006. And so you look to those moments and you just use it as motivation. You just use it as strength, and to be able to go forth and accomplish what we've been able to accomplish. And I mean, that's what molds you. You know, that's what makes you the person that you are. That's what gives you, you know, that mental toughness and that strength, and just, you know, going through those hard times is what gives you the opportunity to accomplish something like this. And so forever now, all of us, we will walk together forever as Super Bowl champions, world champions, and giving a championship to New Orleans. Oh, I mean, that's crucial. You know, I mean, the more opportunities you give the guy, the more that he's going to find a way to take advantage of it. So, you know, priority number 1 coming into this game was to take care of the football. You know, don't give him a short field. Don't give him anything cheap. You know, number 2, be patient. Take what they give us, convert on 3rd downs, and just keep drives alive enough to chew the clock up and go down and get points. And we did those things, and it resulted in the win. Yeah, I mean, that's huge, you know, and I think, you know, our mindset obviously was, by going for it, that if for some reason we didn't get it, hey, we've got them backed up on the 1, we've got 3 timeouts, so maybe we can, you know, stop them and then get the ball back and have an opportunity, a 2-minute drill, which is inevitably what happened. Obviously, we would have loved to have the touchdown. You know, you get down that far and then to come away with nothing is disappointing, but we needed momentum going in at halftime. The defense did a great job of getting us the ball back. We used our timeouts efficiently, and then got the ball with enough time to go down, kick a field goal. So at least you go into halftime, hey, 10-6, but we've scored. We had this idea of this onside kick coming out in the second half, so just had a good feeling that we could get this ball back, steal a possession, and go down and score, and we did. Yeah, it wasn't as heavy as I thought.
This will be brief. Just real proud of that locker room full of coaches and players and everybody that in the organization that's worked their tail off. This is what we worked so hard for, and it's hard to describe the feeling. But I couldn't be more proud of our players, everybody in the front office, coaches, and all the people back in New Orleans that waited so patiently for one of these. I know I speak for everyone to say that we're excited to deliver, and I'm sure they're having a good time on Bourbon Street tonight. I thought our preparation during the week was good. I thought the second half was key. Guys hung in there. We made enough plays and came up with a big win, and it was a good team effort. Well, we were down there close in the second quarter, and we had talked about being aggressive coming into this game. Credit Indianapolis, they had a good stand there on fourth down, and fortunately we were able to hold them and force them to punt. We were able to come back and get the field goal before the end of half. In fact, the last play of the half. All week we'd practice that onside kick, and at halftime I just told those guys, you got to make me look right here. It was a good hit by Thomas. Our guys did a good job of showing a normal kickoff covered look, but it was something that we had seen and practiced all week. You get a little nervous. There's a lot going on the week of the Super Bowl, and the key was, the kicker. Thomas hit it good. Guys recovered, and we were able to take advantage of it and get 7 points, and that really becomes like a turnover. We made it. We knew we were going to call it at some point, and we made the decision we were going to do it at halftime. I just told them, hey, we're going to open up the second half with this. Let's go make a play. And then, we have enough time at halftime with the schedule where we were able to put together another set of openers. Guys handled them well. Brees was magnificent tonight. He just played so well, so efficient. I thought we blocked him pretty good. Gave him time. We had the one sack, but this is pretty strong right here. Can't describe how it feels. I think I just think it's important that certainly you have a plan, you're careful, and yet you're going to be you want to show your players you're confident. All week long we felt
just taking in the moment.
We really felt
as
underdogs we had the better team.
Catch it with his little
hands. We don't really look at the who's favored or who's not, but we really, as a coach, felt to be in that position. Maybe where a lot of people were picking against us.
Just trying to stay in that moment.
We felt we liked the spot we were in, and I thought they handled it well all week long. Practice schedules and all the other things that come up, and a lot was made of their inexperience. But I thought we handled it fantastic.
Pretty recently, 3 years ago. So for them, they kind of knew maybe the emotional drain
listen,
it has on your
there's a lot of grit, a lot of determination with the people in that city and that region, and they fought so hard, and this is what makes it uniquely different. And we've been down at other times this year. We got a lot of poise, quarterback and defense. We came up with some key stops in the second half, and those proved pivotal.
And just all these things that mentally you just have to prepare yourself to just kind of be able to weather. And I felt like we did a good job of it. Although offensively starting off, we struggled a little bit.
Just happy. This is what you work so hard for,
and really felt like
this is a team, an organizational trophy that represents so much tradition, and we're honored, and certainly I'm honored to be a part of it, and real proud of these guys. Well, the time of possession was going to be important. And what we were trying to do is create an additional series, which we were able to do, and our guys did a good job executing the play, but certainly you want to minimize his snaps, and we were able to do that to some degree, but he's a heck of a player. Well, I think I know not only the city, but the whole region is going to appreciate this trophy, and I just wish we could split it up to a lot of little pieces to give to everybody, but they're a part of it, and like I said, I'm happy to be part of it as well. I just did. Pardon? I thought Drew was magnificent tonight, and certainly it's a part. He's talked all year. It's a part of the resume in the career of a quarterback, a great player, and he prepared outstanding, and he knew he was going to have to play well. He handled a lot of the offense at the line of scrimmage. We had a lot of multiple packages, and we had time to do that. He handled it extremely well. And when you look at his location tonight, I thought he was fantastic, and he has been all year. If you really pay close attention to what he's accomplished, he's the MVP tonight, and certainly one of the most valuable players in our league. I can't hear you. Well, I think our league, is full of players, coaches. All of us come from all different programs, size schools. I've just been fortunate to be around a lot of good people to teach me how to win, and I feel privileged really to have had experience to be at a lot of good places and a lot of people that touch these players' lives. It makes them happy tonight, and certainly the people that were able to touch my life. Come on, Peter. We felt during the week it was more than 60-70% chance of recovery based on the look. We felt real, not good. We felt real good to the point where we had actually talked about it with the officials, and they said, well, if you do it, what's it going to look like? And I said, it's not if, we're gonna. It's going to be from a balanced look and our normal kick approach. And Thomas did a great job. It's something we spent some time on last week and practiced it a little this week. You get a little nervous when you practice something like that, the week of the Super Bowl with everyone that's at practice. But the execution was good. It was great. They made me look good. I was in on the scrum. No, our guys did a good job in getting on it and falling on it, and Chris Reese did a great job. Clearly came up with it. Big play. It was really the game changer in the fourth quarter. The interception for a touchdown. It's possibly a 10 or 14-point swing if you consider that they might kick a field goal or score. When that happens and you get that type of turnover, the onside kick's a turnover. You start adding them up, and I think all postseason long, the teams that won that ratio have won the games, and our guys were able to do it. 2 more questions. Just confidence in our players. Just having confidence in the players. I thought the stadium atmosphere for us was a huge edge. It felt like, really felt like we just took the lid off the Superdome and it was outside, and thought it was clearly a Saints crowd, and we're happy about that and thankful, because that when you play in a Super Bowl, you don't know how the noise is going to be, and we didn't have to worry about a silent snap count. And that's a big deal with this team we were playing as far as the pass rush and how good they are in the front. All right, thank you.